Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are watching this after my live stream and you would like to take part in the live 5 minute topic live reading just for my subscribers, then feel free to subscribe to the channel, then turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts connected to this channel so that you have an opportunity to take part in the live 5 minute topic readings. And yeah, so you guys can take part. Okay, that being said, for those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channeled messages. And if you would like, please share my YouTube channel link with people that you feel may benefit from these free channel messages, as well as my content on my channel. All right. Well, listen, I'm in New York. Good morning, everyone, wherever you may be. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Okay. Thank you so much for joining today. Please note that if you already took part in this live reading, remember the topic is what your guides want you to know. So if you already participated in the topic of what your guides want you to know, which started on July 13th, then July 14th, July 15th, July 16th, then I will not add you to the list, okay? So now if you were on the list on those days but did not get a reading, now that's different. You are more than welcome to, get on the list. Not a problem. Please note that I will be writing the order of the list in the order that you appear on the chat. Okay? So in the order that you appear on the chat is the order that I will add you to the list. Okay? That being said, let us begin. I have no idea who's on today yet because I haven't taken a look at the chat list yet, but I want to welcome each and every one of you, my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike. Welcome to the live, and let's take a look at who's here. All right. Look at all these wonderful subscribers. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for the love and the support. I will start taking a look at who I'm going to place on the list. I see some names there that were here last time, but no worries. You guys are just saying hi. So amazing. Thank you so much. All right. Please note that the only question that I'll be channeling today for free is a 5-minute reading, which is what your guides want you to know. My credentials, my link to my private readings, as well as testimonials, are all located in the chat, as well as down below in the description box. Please read the legal disclaimer, and I will call you in the order that you've appeared in the chat list. If you're not present on the chat when your name is called, you will be skipped and placed at the end of the list for a second chance at participating. Then, of course, I'm going to call you that second time. But if you don't appear, you're going to have to catch me next time, okay? Tarot serves as guidance, not fixed predictions. Your free will and choices ultimately shape your journey. What you choose to do with the insights given for entertainment purposes only is always your power, your responsibility, and your free will. The legal disclaimer is as follows. Readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember, readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Please read the guidelines as well as the legal disclaimer above in the chat. I will call you in the order you have appeared in the chat list. If you are not present on the chat when your name is called, you will be skipped and placed at the end of the list for a second chance at participating. Now, if you participated on July 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th, you will not be added on the list today, but you are more than welcome to say hi. Not a problem. That's okay. And if you have friends that you feel may benefit from these channeled messages, well, guess what? Now is the time to send them the link. Okay, so now is the time to send them the link. I'm here. Hold on, making sure this looks nice and straight. Okay, that being said, here, let's begin. Hello, Ritz. How are you? Hello, Ed. How are you? Lane Light Reflections. Yes, of course, you can get a reading this time because even though you were on the list before, um, you weren't here when I called you, so I didn't get a chance to give you a reading. But yes, of course. So number one on the list we have Lane Light Reflections. Okay, so hello to, oh, we have Marin. Hello, Marin. Welcome. You're more than welcome to get a reading. Ritz says, I've gotten my reading, but just dropped to say hi. Hello, Ritz. How are you, my dear? And B is here as well. Let's see, B. B, did you get a reading before? I remember your name, but it could have been from another reading. But let's double check here, because you guys know I have my handy dandy list. Okay, well, guess what, B? You're number 3 on the list. Okay, so welcome, B. We have Cookie Victoria. Hello, Cookie Victoria. Welcome back. Okay, I know you're not on the list. I think you were on the list, but for whatever reason, I didn't get a chance to do your reading, so no worries. Number 5, we have G. Davison. Hello, G. Davison. Welcome. Let me know, G. Davidson, if you were interested in getting on the list, because I just added you, but I'm not quite sure if you want to have a live chat or not. Sometimes people come by and just say hi, which is totally fine with me. I'm always like to connect with you guys. All right, intuitive friends. So as of right now, let me flip this over. As of right now, the list is as follows. Lane Light Reflections is number 1. Marin is number 2. B is number 3. Cookie Victoria is number 4. And G. Davison is number 5. All right. Wait, I can't see because I have this little heart that's right in the middle of what G. Davidson wrote. It says, thanks, I'm watching. Yes, add me. All right, awesome. Awesome. All right. So let me just put the list up here in the chat so that we are all on the same page. And then, of course, as people come in, I will update, or I should say add to the list. Okay. And then give me 1 second here. Please, say hi to yourselves. This is our community here. Okay. Majority of the people who are on are current subscribers. So if you have any questions about my readings or, their feedback, you can ask them. But just the fact that when I come on to give a free reading, there's so many of you who fill up the list is definitely here. A really good indicator of how you guys receive the entertainment purposes only messages. So thank you so much for your beautiful, there you go. Okay. Oh yeah, Karen, of course. I called you yesterday and I couldn't find you. So I was like, all right, we'll catch Karen Robertson next time. Okay. Is it Robin? Yeah, Robinson. Okay. All right. Let me add you here. So you are number 6. I normally take between 5 to 10. And Karen Robinson is here. So I only have 4 more slots. Okay. All right, let's see. I walk around the house with your voice. You mean the Alexa gadget, right? Or literally, like when I'm on live, you can hear me everywhere in your house. All right, so let me just write 4 more openings left. Okay, 4 more openings left. All right, there we go. Awesome, intuitive friends. All right, let's get to it. Ace, Ace. Sorry, that's my puppy. Ace, when I don't see him around and it's too quiet. Ace, come. Ace, come over here, please, where I can see you. I don't trust you just yet. Come over here. Good boy. All right, Bliss Sunshine. You just made it here in the nick of time before I start the reading. So you are now on the list, Bliss Sunshine. Okay. Yes, just added you to the list, my dear. Now I have 3 slots open. You're very welcome, my dear. Now I have 3 slots open. All right, there we go. All right. Who do we have? Lane Light Reflections. Welcome, my dear. Let us begin with your reading. By the way, I have a new setup here. I don't know how how is it looking? Actually, it looks pretty good. Worked on this setup last night. I got rid of the bottom part that was white. I needed a refreshing look. All right, here we go. Hello, Lane Light Reflections. Let's take a look here. What your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. Of course, you know that these messages, Lane Light Reflections, are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so I just want to remind you, I will remind each and every one of you of that before we start the reading. Let's take a look here. Ooh, the card's a little bit jumpy this morning. All right. Let's see what's coming through here for Lane Light Reflections. What do your guys want you to know right now at this moment in time? And you have here harmony and resolutions, along with courage and bravery. Okay. So harmony and resolutions, your guides are saying here that they want you to start taking off either a lot of mental, emotional, energetic, or burdens that you may have in general. Okay, this angel's hands is, pushing up. So there's this sense of like the 10 of wands type of energy where you may feel, whether physically, mentally, emotionally, weighed down by heavy burdens, or that there may be too many things on your plate, or energetically you may be feeling a little bit off, which, by the way, that could be the case. Is there a lot of planetary shifts going on? Okay. So there's something here about lifting the weight off your shoulders. There could be something I'm getting here that in order to do that, because there could be something here about you being very loving and caring and it being a little bit difficult to either place healthy boundaries or say no. So there's a sense of bravery and courage that you will need to dig deep in order for you to feel comfortable in whatever this situation, circumstance, or event may be in. I'm also getting here balance. There's a need for you to balance certain things. I don't know if it's balancing priorities. This could be eating a well balanced diet. This could be, and I don't mean diet, but like a well balanced, you get all your fruits, vegetables, and stuff like that. So that could be that type of balance. There could be here a balance of your yin and your yang, and your yin and yang energy, meaning you're thinking too much about something, but not really pushing forward or putting in the actions. Or it could be reversed. It could be all action and no time for you to regroup and connect with your inner oracle. Okay. So you have here courage and bravery coming through. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Okay. Let's see here. Give me more clarity here. More clarity here. You have here person holding the coin and community, as well as angel of love. All right. So the person holding the coin, and again, the fact that there is the angel lifting, that lifting type of sign here. It's very important here for you to be able to maintain a sense of balance and harmony, and for you to be able to find a solution, resolution, mediation, compromise here on how you may be currently juggling things, okay? Or preoccupying your mind about certain things, okay? Situations, circumstances, events, person, people, environment. The person holding the coin here is giving me this energy where there is this sense of abundance that is present, okay? Maybe you're focusing a lot on work. I don't know. But there's something here that is very valuable, and that is your internal peace, your ability to manage and balance and have a clear type of kind of like the weight being off your shoulders is very, very important for you. It's valuable. Okay. You do have here the community card. It's under courage and bravery. I feel here that you may have a community of like-minded souls, or that you may be investing your time and energy on like-minded people, okay, or a circle of friends, family, or loved ones, okay? What I am getting through with this courage and bravery is that even if you are within a community of people or an environment where you need to speak up and share your thoughts and your thoughts and opinions are very important to the people, to the community, whether this community is a work community, staff, friends, loved ones. It's important for you to share your valuable insight, because there's something here about you having either great ideas or coming up with solid solutions and resolutions. Maybe even being a lot like a strong kind of like, this is feeling here like you have a lot of valuable information to share with a group of people or like-minded souls. Maybe this is just like a group of like just maybe an audience also. Okay. Maybe clients, maybe staff. So this strong or valuable, because again, it's Pentacles. So the strong or valuable community here. And you know what? It's so funny because I'm getting this courage and bravery as you being like a natural born leader. So your guides may be saying here that there's something that you can run, like you can run a community, you can run, maybe you are a leader in your job or have, managerial or leadership. You're just like, could be a natural born leader. You're able to face things as well. All right, let's see what's coming through. So there's something here about that. This valuable community, strong community of like-minded souls. I don't know if you've been thinking about some type of project, or maybe you may be leading a project, or be ready for a promotion if you are not already in a leadership role. There's something here about expansion. Let's see what else is coming through for you. You have the Strength and the Three of Swords. There may be something here. Look at that with the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, there may be something here in regards to sadness, pain, heartache, hurt from the past or recent past that may at times resurface. Now, it doesn't mean that you are doing anything in order for this to resurface. It may just happen naturally, like, for example, or spontaneously, a resurfacing of very difficult emotions. But your guides are saying that you have the strength to be able to tackle this situation, circumstance, event, or energetic cords that are still connected to either a situation, circumstance, event, person, or environment where there was some sense of sadness, arguments, where in a way your heart may have really endured some type of sadness and pain. The Strength card talks about your internal strength. So energetically, I'm getting this as you tapping into your emotional, mental, energetic, maybe even spiritual or religious strength here. Maybe even physical strength. Maybe you're going to the gym, taking walks, kind of keeping busy, keeping healthy. Somehow I'm getting here, and I don't know what this may be about, but I'm getting this sense of you being able to manage or have the confidence to really tackle sticky situations. I don't know if there's a sense of like you have the ability here to be like a natural it's coming across as like a natural mediator, maybe because of your confidence, but you're able to manage situations. So I'm getting something here having to do with leadership. So I don't know if it's that your guides are saying, hey, listen, you're ready for leadership positions or promotion or leading a group or an organization or a workshop or something. But I'm definitely getting this energy of like leadership here for you. It's as if there's something that's natural about you that places you in the spotlight. And I don't know if this makes sense, but that's how I'm being shown. It's being shown to me. Because especially with the Strength card here, the Strength card is ruled by Leo. By the way, Leo season here, that could also be the case here. There could be something here coming up for you during Leo season. Something solid, something valuable. okay, as well. Because I'm getting here spotlight, I'm getting here like you standing out in a crowd. Even if you, and it's not like you want to lead. It's not like, I'm not getting like, you know how like, I'm not getting like an ego based, pride based type of, I want to be in the forefront. I'm just getting a natural, there's a natural skill, a natural ability that you may possess that brings some type of important, valuable strength to people. Maybe to your friends, family, loved ones, maybe to what you do for a living. Maybe you've been in the comfort zone. Maybe, being surrounded, you're being surrounded by a lot of people and they're saying, hey, now is the time to shine through, whether this is career or in any other area. All right, let's take a look here at Lane Light. What else is coming through for you? And then we're going to jump to the next person. Marin, if you are here, Marin, you are up next. You have here repeat affirmations. It says, keep a journal and write down your affirmations of manifestation. Start every new day by saying these out loud to charge yourself more positive energies. Okay. You could also go on Pinterest and literally find, there's so many of them. I'm on Pinterest too. And I have mine under the secret is mine to share with you or something like that. And I put all these beautiful affirmations there or daily mantras. And these are things that you can do every morning to add more positivity and to keep you more focused. You could also take a look at YouTube. They have like morning affirmations. Oh, I do one that's really, really good. His name is Siri, SRI, and then his name starts with an A. I could never pronounce it. But he has a really, really good morning affirmation. And you do this first thing in the morning to really keep you focused on the rest of your day in the positivity. So Lane Light Reflections. I hope these messages have been insightful. I hope they have made sense to you because, as I always say, I'm only the messenger. And feel free to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. Okay, my friend? Take care and hopefully I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel as well. All right, take a look at all the playlist, okay? There's lots there in the playlist. I know all of you love the live readings, but there's a lot of content here on the playlist, so take a look. Especially, I'm going to start the August readings. I might start them in a couple of days. I might start them today. I don't know. I have to see. But yeah, thank you so much. Lane Light Reflections. I hope that has made sense. All right, up next we have Marin. Hello, Marin. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. After Marin, we have B. So B, just stay close. After B, we have Cookie Victoria. After Cookie Victoria, we have G. Davison. After G. Davison, we have Karen Robinson. After Karen Robinson, we have Bliss Sunshine. Okay, Marin, let's see here what your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. Please know, Marin, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, and this could be in any area of your life. This is a general, wow, you have earth and grounding just literally jumping out of the deck. This could be in any area of your life, okay? It could be in love, it could be in career, it could be in spiritual journey, it could be in domestic, family. However, you do have here the earth and ground. There's a reminder here for you, Marin, that it's important for you to ground your energy. If you already meditate, well, that's wonderful. Continue the good work. However, if you don't, or if you do meditate, but there's more that I'm getting here with the meditation, and that is the grounding. Now, when we look, by the way, I am a Reiki practitioner. So, what I'm about to tell you, I know I see colors as the centers of the body because I'm clairvoyant. So, what this card is showing me clairvoyantly is that this grounding in earth is talking a lot about your root chakra. So, your guides are saying here, hey, if you've been doing meditation, we're giving you a thumbs up. You're doing what you need to do in order to ground your energy. So they're seeing this. If you haven't started and you've been thinking about it, then this is them saying, hey, we know that you're thinking about it. It's time for you to get on it. Now, what I'm seeing as an additional layer to this sense of meditation, and it's going to be very important for you to sit on the floor or ground in order for you to do it so that you can connect your root chakra to the stability of the ground. Now, of course, that could be the floor of your apartment or your home, or if you would like to do this outside, if it's up to you. However, you may resonate with the how of it. But what I'm getting here is while you're doing this meditation, for you to listen to the root chakra hertz frequency, which they have on YouTube. Okay, you're going to see a red circle, and then you're going to see a hertz number, which I always forget to write the hertz number of the root chakra. I should know these by heart, but anyway, so listen to the root chakra hertz solfeggio frequency. That's number one. That's going to ground you. Okay, it's going to help unblock anything that may be blocking your root chakra. It could create more stability. Okay, so that's number one. Then I'm seeing you see how then because the bottom is aligned. Okay, now I'm going to go to the top, crown chakra. So you listen to 5 minutes to root chakra solfeggio hertz frequency, then listen to 5 minutes of crown chakra frequency. Now you're grounded, and then your crown chakra is then divinely or energetically connected to the ethereal. Now you're ready to continue your meditation. So 5 and 5 is 10. You don't have to do 5 minutes. You do 2 minutes of root chakra and 2 minutes of crown chakra. That's a total of 4, especially if it's something that you're starting. I don't advise anyone to start more than just like 2 minutes until you get the hang of it. Okay. That's going to help you be more aligned, because I'm getting here, there's something about whether it's your inner oracle you've been guided to, you're feeling it as if there's this sense of aligning your frequency. Look what just popped out of the deck. There's a natural calling. Now, listen, this could be inspiration, right? You've been inspired lately to start thinking about or leaning into your yin energy, and that's fine. You do have here forgiveness, walking away, and wow, talk about validation confirmation here, Merlin. Wasn't I talking about the root chakra? There you go. First chakra, which is the root chakra. So this is giving me validation confirmation of what I was getting here at the top of the reading. Number one, forgiveness is important, not so much for the other person, but for yourself. It doesn't mean that you have to go to someone if it's not a safe environment. Okay. But you can forgive by listening to the Opanopa chant, the Ho'oponopono prayer, the Ho'oponopono chant that releases, that helps you while you're doing this meditation. It helps you to release any, regrets, jaded energy that you may have trapped in your heart chakra. Okay. Grudges. Okay. Things that you feel that didn't go quite right, things that people may have done to you but never asked for forgiveness. This is a great energetic clearing. Okay, so while you're doing this meditation, this is a great time for you to recite the Ho'oponopono invocation, prayer, however you want to call it. Chant. You could also find it on YouTube. All these resources are free, my dear. Okay? But in order for you to successfully be able to move to a clearer chapter, a new beginning, so to speak, or a clean slate type of energetic or spiritual phase, it's important for you to walk away from things that no longer serve you. You got to get out of your comfort zone. Not only get out of your comfort zone, but create a sense of discipline in order for you to be able to do it more regularly as it becomes a routine. Now, of course, like I said at the top of the reading, I was getting here for you. I was seeing the root chakra here in connection to this earth and ground. And sure enough, that's exactly what you got. So, great idea. Like I said at the top of the reading, 2 minutes in the morning, listen to root chakra. Doesn't have to be all this, half an hour. No, 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 no. Especially if you're starting, 2 minutes is fine. Okay. But your root chakra is very important in order for it to help you feel balanced and grounded. Okay. Because if not, you're going to feel a little bit out of sorts, or you may feel like you don't know which way to go. You're a little confused. So that boom gives you the stability. Now, if you want to, and again, this is the only thing I'm going to show you that you would have to, buy, not have to, but that would be, if you would like to buy, is something like this, like a little singing bowl. This is my root chakra singing bowl. So you could also do that before you start your meditation. Okay. That also helps you ground your energy. And they have these in different colors, obviously, because those are connected to the different hertz. But there you go. Last but not least, B, if you are here, you are up next. So start heading over here so that we can start your reading in a few. Okay, B? After B, we have Cookie Victoria. All right, let's take a look here at what else your guides want to share with you. All right, and we have here 5 of Pentacles and King of Cups. Okay, 9 of Swords is back there too. There may be a lot that you may be emotionally carrying or carrying in your mind. There could be here a situation, circumstance, event, person, or environment where you may have felt that you lost something super valuable, something that really has created the sense of, because you have here the 9 of Swords. There may have been someone who may have backstabbed you. There may have been here a lack of transparency. Okay. There could have been some situation, circumstance, or event where your emotions were hurt, your heart was broken. Okay. You may have felt a real big sense of loss of something super valuable, whether it be your job, whether it be a connection, whether it be whatever that may be. 9 of Swords is talking about having sleepless or restless nights. Okay. Or you thinking about this at nighttime, which could be the reason why you have forgiveness here, Marin. Okay. Listen, things don't just pop out of nowhere just for popping out. There's a rhyme and reason, even if we don't see it. Like I said, that's what I was getting here with the root chakra. Boom, there you go. Validation, confirmation. So there may be something that is very stagnant energy, focusing on your heart chakra, something that you may have felt that you lost that was very valuable. It's time for you to start forgiving the person, even if this is not like, I'm not saying to go to the person, but what I'm saying is with that Ho'oponopono prayer, to forgive them energetically, to forgive yourself energetically for having the lack of maturity or wisdom at that moment in time, for not doing, saying, or seeing something or whatever that was about. Because you're here, your guides are telling you there's an emotional maturity and emotional intelligence that you are either heading through the meditation that you may be either thinking about doing or maybe currently practicing, that's going to help you here have the sense of resolution in your heart or energetically about things that may have been left open in the past or recent past. But it's very important here, Marin, for you to understand something. You are the pilot of your airplane. You are the captain of your ship. In order for you to be able to move into a higher vibrational frequency, you must forgive energetically those people, situations, circumstances, and events. Walk away from those memories, from that pain and hurt, okay? And allow yourself to heal. It's also asking you here to start getting out of your comfort zone. The King of Cups is all about that maturity, your ability to embrace this emotional maturity now, to see things from a different light, to be more compassion, to be more compassionate with yourself, and to give yourselves the sense of grace in order for you, or while you are transitioning into a higher spiritual type of awakeness or phase here. Okay, let's take a look at what's coming through as an advice. And you have here, stay calm. Okay, why are they saying to stay calm? Because there's something here that's rattling your mind, or that you feel a great sense of loss. Okay, so stay calm says be cool and calm. And it's interesting, and I didn't say it this time, but if you normally watch my channel, I always remind intuitive friends that the King of Cups is a calm, cool, collected type of energy. That no matter what the waves of the water are, symbolically, no matter what's going around you, there is a sense of internal peace and calm, cool, and collected nature that you need to always maintain or strive to work on a daily basis so that it could keep you grounded. So see, this is why this is important, because you start with this and everything else, all the other chakras are going to follow it through with time. But right now, let's just focus on that one. There are 7 chakras. There's actually more, but you could also take a look at the alignment. Okay, so that's also free on YouTube. It says, "Be cool, be calm. You gotta figure out your inner strength and wisdom only when your mind is placid." And this may be the reason why your guides are kind of reminding you here that it's time for you to really start creating a meditation discipline. And I say discipline and not anything else because there are going to be times you're not going to feel like doing it. You're not going to be motivated to do it. So that's why I don't say motivation so much with this, because this is something that, by doing it 2 minutes every day is going to help you cultivate that sense of, okay, you know what? I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it because I know it's going to benefit me, right? Lights are coming and shine through you. All right. So basically, by the way, you could be seeing some type of flickering of the lights from time to time. And if you do, or glitches, electronical glitches, that may be your guides as well, because they wrote lights there. Or if you see kind of like a light from the corner of your eye, that could also be your guide saying, hey, I'm here to help you. All right. So, Marin, I hope these messages have been insightful. Of course, they were a little bit longer than 5 minutes. My apologies to those that are waiting. But, you too could be that person that I end up having a little bit extra time with. So let's just be respectful and kind to one another in regards to the waiting. So thank you so much, Marin. I hope these messages have been insightful. Please feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. Don't be afraid if you do see a little bit of glitches or lights here and there. They're not doing it to scare you. It's nothing negative. It could be your ethereal guides, okay? So I'm being called to remind you of that. I don't know if you are or you aren't, but because it came out in that card, they're giving me this impression here, like, yeah, sometimes you may see a little bit of lights or electronical glitches, okay? All right, thank you so much, Marin, for stopping by. Please share my YouTube channel with 3 of your closest friends that you feel may benefit from the content and the messages that I channel on my platform. Okay. Thank you so much, my dear. Up next, we have B. Hello, B. You are up next. Cookie Victoria says your nails are always on point. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I need to change them. But yeah, thank you so much. I was like, I'm so surprised that no one's like noticed the new set of nails yet. Thank you, Cookie Victoria. All right, Lane Light Reflections. We have Mirren, who just went, and we're now up to B. B, hello, my dear. Welcome, B. Thank you for stopping by. While I am shuffling and getting ready for B, I do want to mention this for those of you who are new to my channel and are watching. Welcome. Karen Robinson says, are you kidding? I am a hot what? A hot wait, hold on. I gotta read this real quick. What I am hypnotized by nail art. That's so funny. There you go. Yeah, so those are my nails. Believe it or not, guess what, guys? These nails are glue-ons. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'll get on, do a little live and just chat one day with you guys. And we'll chat nail stuff and just life and shoot the breeze. Thank you so much. Well, listen, I have to have my nails on point because this is the only thing you see when you're on my channel. First of all, this is all that I want you to see because this is where all the nitty-gritty is, I'm not here to be, oh, look at me, and listen, everybody is different. I don't criticize everyone and people's style. Whatever floats your boat. My boat is focusing on what's coming out for you guys here, for you guys to see when cards pop up, to be able to see I'm not, cherry picking in the back or something like that. So I love the level of transparency. Now, if you guys want to see who I am and all about that, you could take a look at my Instagram, and that is on my social media platforms right underneath my my banner. All right, that being said, which by the way, you know what, guys? I'm gonna give you a little something you guys could laugh right now. Right now, I kid you not. Like, you guys are gonna laugh. This is funny. You know what I have right now on my face? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna peel it off my under eyes. I literally have cold patches under my. I'm getting my facial on. Well, not really facial, but I'm putting on like my under eye collagen, retinol, whatever pads on. There you go. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, let me go back. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are new to the channel and you would like to have an opportunity for a free reading, and yes, it is free, but it's free for 5 minutes, okay? But sometimes I go a little over. Then feel free to subscribe to the channel. You got to be subscribed. If you're new, you're going to have to wait 5 minutes. And then after that, turn on your notification bell and all alerts so that next time you could also take part. By the way, I have 3 slots open. Okay. I have 3 slots. G. Davison is like hysterical over there. I know. Listen, listen, guys, like go to my Instagram. Okay, this is no filter on the Instagram. These are my pictures. This is me. And yes, I got to take care of myself. I'm still single, I'm single and calling in like-minded souls and energies my way. So I got to, make sure I take care of myself here. All right, B, let us start with your reading. A lot of chit-chats this morning. So let's see. Hello, B. Let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. B, what do your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time? What do your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time? All right, your guides have courage and bravery and take charge and take action. These 2 cards are coming in as one. It's coming in as one energy. Number 1, your guides There's a lot coming through. All right. Mercury is going on retrograde on July 17th. What that simply means is that Mercury is going to go against its normal rotation. Okay, there's a reason why I'm saying this. So I'm going to start your reading telling you this because this is connected to, I feel this is very much connected to what I'm about to tell you here. So Mercury retrograde starts on July 17th. Okay, now, usually, even though it starts on the 17th or 18th, somewhere around there, we feel the energy a week to 2 weeks beforehand. So you may start feeling this energy right now at this moment in time. Mercury, the planet, Mercury influences communication, technology, and travel. When Mercury goes into retrograde, there's a sense of tension in those areas. That's where you feel it. So if you know anything about your astrological natal chart, take a look at what sign you have in your Mercury. Okay. The reason why I'm mentioning Mercury being retrograde is that there could be during this time, you could be getting this feeling or this sense of inspiration of you connecting with thoughts, ideas, projects, people, things from the past or recent past. There may be some projects, ideas from the past or recent past that you placed in the back burner because other things were, needed the priority. You needed to set something, at a higher, in a higher, what you call it. You had to prioritize whatever that was. And whatever this was, you put it in the back. That could be healing. That could be a project. That could be anything. What your guys are talking about here is that there may be here, Naylene, yes, you're I'm going to add you to the list once I'm finished doing this reading. Okay, thank you so much for joining. What this is saying here for you is that whatever you may have placed in the back burner for whatever reason, maybe it was time, maybe it was priority, it's time for you to reflect on what you've been meaning to do, or you've been meaning to wait for the right opportunity to restart, not start, but restart. Because Mercury in retrograde is not about starting something new. It's about continuing to start something that you may have already started. And then during Mercury in retrograde, you finish it. But during Mercury in retrograde is not about starting something new. It's also about reflecting, thinking about the past, reconsidering things, taking a closer look at things in the past or recent past. So there may be something here in connection to something in the past or recent past that you're being called to have the bravery, the courage, the motivation, and the drive to look at once again and figure out what you may want to restart and what things you just want to get rid of. Okay. There's something here connected to air signs and fire signs. Okay. So I don't know what that may be about. I'm getting Sagittarius specifically. However, I'm getting Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as well as Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Now, that could be significant here, or this could be something in connection to the seasons of those two elements that I'm getting downloads of right now. You have the ability to take charge and to move forward with something here. Okay. Let's take a look at what else is coming through. All right, B, you have prosperity and blossoming abundance with the truth in the back. B, there's something that's really coming in your direction. It may take some time because of the blossoming and abundance. This could be connected to prosperity, tangible prosperity. It could be very much connected to intangible prosperity or abundance. But whatever this is, and by the way, you have prosperity here and abundance here. There may be an increase in something, an expansion in something, but it's going to expand only after you figure out that you really need to focus on putting in the efforts and the actions and taking charge and really stepping into your power so that you can gain that prosperity or be in the energy of this abundance. So it starts, because it's funny, I always start from left to right, but your readings tell me from right to left. So I'm going in a circle here. And that's how it feels. It feels like it's a circle. So you may be circling back to something that was very interesting to you, that you may have been starting or you were thinking about. Okay. Maybe a project, a home business, maybe whatever it may be. I would say if it's something that you already started thinking about before and you are being called to take on that project or look at that situation or whatever this is again, then take a look at it. You may be looking at something with a fresh new set of eyes this time around, especially with the fact that Mercury is going into retrograde on the 17th. So this may have a lot to do with going back into something that you may have already started or may have been thinking about. They're saying here that wow, look at this. Yep. They say that exactly what this may be. If you don't know now, you will do soon. Okay? So if you don't know now, it's going to come to you. You may be inspired here. You have the High Priestess. Your intuition is going to help guide you. There may be something that you're doing right now, maybe. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's something that you're doing right now, but whatever it is, you feel satisfied. There's a sense of satisfaction here with the Seven of Pentacles. There's a sense of really working and saving or working on something diligently and putting in the effort and gaining some type of abundance as well. So you may be right now at this moment in time in this energy where prosperity and abundance is blooming. It may be blooming in little small spurts or little bits here and there. So it might not be super visible, but things are improving here in some way, shape, or form. You do have here the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups are about options. So there may be some options coming up, which if it doesn't make sense now, that could be the reason. This could be kind of like telling you, hey, there could be here an energy in the near future here coming up for you. Maybe during Mercury in retrograde, and I want to say Mercury in retrograde lasts about a month, almost 2 months. I have to see the dates on that, but you could Google that and see what that is, like how long it's going to last. Because during that Mercury retrograde, I feel that you are going to kind of start thinking about something or planning something, or some options may be coming in your direction. All right. Last but not least, B, let's see what else is coming through. What is your advice? What do your guides have to share with you here as potential advice? It says, be considerate. You might be missing out. You might be missing out something. So it feels here like you may be manifesting something, but there's a missing element. You could be working on something, and there's a little bit like there's some tweak that needs to, like I said, listen, I told you from the top of your reading, I feel that there's this sense of reassessing something, reconsidering something, taking a look at something from before, something that intuitively will come to you, something that you value very deeply, and there may be some options that may be coming your way. It may even create some sense of prosperity and abundance, and you're going to feel really good because this is a sense of being satisfied. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is not the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so there is something missing here. in order for you to gain that sense of stability and security. By the way, I turned it over because I don't want to, I just read that and I got more info. You're one pentacle away from stability, from creating a stability and security in something that means a lot to you. There may be some options you need to consider in order to make this 9 of Pentacles into a 10 of Pentacles. That's how that's coming through. All right, so you have here, be considerate. You might be missing out something. Go through your plan again. See, that's what I was telling you from the top of the reading. And give it a check to make sure things are working perfectly. I said this. That's why at the start of your reading, I was being called to tell you about Mercury in retrograde. There's something here that you may be missing from a plan or a strategy. Your guides are telling you here, if this doesn't make sense now, it may make sense later. B, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, to like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Feel free to share my YouTube channel link with 3 of your closest friends that you feel may benefit from these messages or the content on my channel. Thank you so much, B. And yeah, this is like literally from the top of the reading. That's the message that I was getting. So from the top of the reading all the way to the end, it keeps giving this energy of there's something that may be coming in. There's something you need to take a look at again. It's not time to start something new during Mercury in retrograde, but it's definitely, if it's something that you started before, you can continue it. And if there's something that you're planning, there's some element that may be missing. Again, 9 of Pentacles, not 10. Yeah, you may need to, balance something out. But anyway, B, I hope those messages have been insightful. Okay. Up next, we have Cookie Victoria. Cookie Victoria, welcome. If you are here, I said thank you so much. I will listen again. All right. Awesome. All right, Cookie Victoria. Actually, before I start with you, Cookie Victoria, let me see who's on here so that I can add them to the list. So Bliss. Okay, so I have Cookie Victoria is up next. After Cookie Victoria, I have G. Davison. After G. Davison, I have Karen Robinson. After Karen Robinson, I have Bliss Sunshine. After Bliss Sunshine, we have N.Y. Nisla Bijou 7. After Nisli, I don't know how to pronounce your name, my dear. Isla Bijou 7. We have Ayushi from India. Welcome. And we have, last but not least, we have Fefe MG. Fefe MG. I just want to say that these messages are not for specific reading, for a specific answering of a question. This is all about what you need to know right now at this moment in time. So maybe part of that question may be revealed, but just letting you know that it's more about, it's not a private question reading, but rather a general topic reading. Okay. So let me close the session now. I still put you on the list, okay, Fefe MG? But I just wanted to give you, there we go. Our session is closed. If you missed it this time around, no worries. All right. If you missed a free reading now, don't worry. Just, like I said, subscribe to the channel and turn on all your notification bell and all notification alerts. So the next time I come on, whether it's to do a live reading or whatever content I am placing on the channel, that you get the alerts. All right, Cookie Victoria, welcome back, my dear. Thank you for stopping by. Let's take a look here at what's coming through for you, what your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. What do your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time? Look at that. Opportunity and change literally just flew out of the deck all by itself. So I didn't have to pick it. Your guides are talking about here this energy of you either needing to change your patterns, your behaviors, your frame of thought. You may be changing something right now. You may be realizing that the way that you may have been doing things in the past or recent past, your pattern, okay? And this is about to get real here, Cookie Victoria. So again, trigger warning up ahead, okay? But your guides are saying here that there's something that needs to shift and change in the manner that you've been doing something, or the pattern of behaviors that you may have, whether this is maybe you're attached or you have a lack of moderation in connection to something or some type of codependent behavior. But I'm definitely getting here something very much connected to the Devil card in tarot. Now the Devil card in tarot is not here, but I'm definitely getting this sense of you needing to take the opportunity to connect and be real and honest with yourself and start shifting or changing, whether it's your mindset, whether it's a pattern of behavior, whether it's how you do or what you do in something. But it's coming across here as, it's coming across here that you're giving an opportunity every day. Every day you wake up is an Ace. Sorry, that's my dog here. Every day there's an opportunity for you to start over and for you to change or be or do or say or act or think better than you did the day before. So every day you could improve one thing every day. And if you do it consistently every day, you improve something, or, like I said, any of those areas, something that you think, that you say, that you do, then at the end of the month, you've changed 30 things or 30, times, or you see what I'm saying? So it adds up. Let's take a look at what else has come through for you here, Cookie Victoria. But this is about change and it's about opportunity. So every day is an opportunity for you to have a new beginning. This angel is standing at a threshold. Okay? You are the captain of your ship. You can't expect things to come from the air. There is a level here of dedication and discipline in order for you to see certain new opportunities. Okay? All tied up. What did I say? Lighten your load. What did I say? Empower yourself. Exactly what I was just talking about. Cookie Victoria, again, like I said, you may be all tied up energetically. Maybe you're trying to balance something. Maybe you're cutting things that no longer serve you. Like I said, I'm feeling here, whether this is self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, lack of moderation in something, putting too much energy in one thing and not the other, having some type of codependency here or some sense of attachment. It's coming through here for you, Cookie Victoria, that, that's weighing on you. So the manner in which, or the choices that you are making, or how you're handling certain things in life may be, adding up. It may be adding some type of burden on your shoulders. There may be this feeling of, I have a lot on my plate. But a lot has to do with what are you choosing? Who are you choosing to be in your environment? What are you choosing to think about? What is the script that you have in your mind? It's about you rather than other people. Okay? This is talking about maybe even because you focus so much on that heavy burden or those situations, or that you place yourself in those situations, you just generate more of that energy rather than clearing it. It creates more momentum. So it's very important for you to have this kind of clean slate type of energy. A lot of people say, oh, well, I want this, I want that, I don't see it. Well, take a look. Take a look at the manner in which you are thinking, speaking, behaving, acting. You know, you are all of these changes that this is talking about is being shown to you as a way for you to empower yourself. So your guides are telling you, hey, it's time. It's time for you to do the work that needs to be done so that you could gain the peace of mind that you are, or the inner peace in whatever area that you are struggling with. All right, let's take a look here what's coming through. King of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Yeah. You have the ability to be this mature, or maybe you are right now at this moment in time, embodying the King of Pentacles energy. But in order for you to get here, you got to listen to the messages that were coming through here. Because this right here, the messages that I was channeling here, is going to help you to get to here, to this King of Pentacles energy. And then you're going to realize that, you know what? I have the passion, the motivation, and the focus to take the bull by the horns and, step into and catch that wave or catch that opportunity here for you. Cookie Victoria, I hope these messages have been insightful. Let's take a look at the last message for you. G. Davison, you are up next. G. Davison, you are up next. After G. Davison, we have Corinne Robinson. After Corinne Robinson, we have Bliss Sunshine. After Bliss Sunshine, we have Naisili Bijou 7. After Bijou 7, we have A.A. Yushi. And after A.A. Yushi, we have Fefe MG. So let's take a look here. Cookie Victoria, let's see what's coming through. What's the advice that's coming through for you? And remember, Cookie Victoria, that all these messages are for entertainment purposes only, but here you go. Talk about validation confirmation, my dear. This is exactly what I was telling you. Doesn't matter what deck I touch, what I bring to the table. I told you, hang on to your seats. I told you, this is going to be deep. This is going to require work. This may be triggering, but it's definitely here something that you need to know. It says there should be few challenges or obstacles awaiting for you on the way to success. Exactly what I was talking about here. You are the captain of your ship. You got to take a look at who you're hanging out with, what your train of thought is, what you're doing, what you're not doing, how you're handling life's everyday situations. There's a lot going on here. By anticipating the fact that you're going to have obstacles, okay? So by anticipating these, you will absolutely soften the problems and get more decisive solutions. Validation confirmation on what I said. You are the captain of your ship. It's not about other people. And if you have been in this victim mindset or martyr mindset, your guides are saying, snap out of it, because there's something here that maybe you're not focusing on in the way that's going to bring more stability in your energy field or in your life. Okay. So that being said, I hope these messages have been insightful, Cookie Victoria. Yeah. Okay. Well, sorry, Cookie Victoria. I gave you the okay, so happy birthday, Cookie Victoria. That's number one. Number two, I gave you that trigger warning because I was already kind of getting what was coming through. So yeah, sorry, but I do wish you a very happy birthday. And this is all positive. Listen, it's all in the way that you want to view this. Right? Again, at the end of the day, this is for entertainment purposes only. But I always say, if it triggers, it's because there's something within that is true or that it resonates. And sometimes we get triggered, and through challenges and through the trigger, we have to kind of say to ourselves, okay, why is that bothering me? What about that hits me in a certain way? What about that is placing me in a position where I need to come out of a victim or martyr mindset and be more proactive and be more empowered in the choices that I make, or the people that I hang out with, or the things that I do? Or you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, listen, my love, this is a beautiful reading regardless. It's definitely pivoting you into a direction of the King of Pentacles, which is awesome energy. So whatever this may be about for you, and however this may have triggered you, is definitely leading you into a changing point here. Okay, my dear. Happy birthday to you, and I wish you the very best, okay? That being said, intuitive friends, welcome back. I just finished with Cookie Victoria. Up next, we have G. Davison. G. Davison, if you are here, it's time for you to step up and let me know you're here. In the meantime, Bliss Sunshine says, Cookie, advance happy birthday, dear. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, happy birthday, my love. Take care. Hello, sang your song 222. I sang your song 222. I have closed the list for this session. However, continue to stay subscribed to the channel. Turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts, because I may come back a little later or later tonight. And if not tonight, it could be some other time during the week. I'm only going to have one last round of this session, of this topic. All right, hold on, guys. My iPad thingies that I'm doing here, they're falling off. I think it's time. There you go. All right. So continue to be subscribed to the channel, my dear, okay? Because then that gives, and listen, it's not just being subscribed, it's also turning on your notification bell and all notification alerts, okay? Sang your song 222, because I'm gonna tell you, my list gets packed quick. So if you don't hurry up and get on when that notification comes out, you're going to have to wait yet again. Okay. Uniquely Tang. Hello, my dear. Thank you. Thank you for, saying her list is closed. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for reminding. Cookie Victoria, again, happy birthday to you, my dear. I wish you the very best. Oh, I'm so happy that you're working on whatever it was that came out. That's wonderful. Bliss Sunshine, thank you for wishing Cookie a happy birthday. And now we're going to be focusing on G. Davison. Hello, G. Davison, and welcome back to the channel. Give me 2 minutes here, G. Davidson. For those of you who are watching and are new, G. Davison, you have transformation. Forget it. Okay, they want me to get okay. Well, all right, I'm not. Everybody else, I'll talk to you a little later. Your guides are like, G. Davison needs to know this quickly. All right, G. Davison, please know that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay. And listen, your guys just had me on it. Your guys had me on it. So let's start. You have transformation and divine timing, two very, very, very powerful energies here. My crown chakra is itching, it's tingling. So I think a lot is going to come through for you. You could be claircognizant. You don't have to be, but you could be. You could just like have this natural ability to know what you know. And even though you don't know how you know what you just know. Okay. That could be either just something that you just normally, you may have that gift. There may be something here that is that you are currently experiencing, or there's a pivot here of some sorts. There could be here a little bit of a shakeup, maybe that happened in the past or recent past, or maybe coming up, where it was needed because there was a lot of transformation that needs to happen or occur. So it's as if this situation, circumstance, event, person, or environment in the past or recent past, whatever may have happened there, catapulted and created this energy where things may feel like they're shifting, they're changing. You may know what this may be about, but that situation, circumstance, event, environment, or person, whatever this may be about, that needed to happen in order for you to gain some sense of awakening, some sense of illumination and clarity. Now, it may have been something difficult, and as we know, we only learn through challenges and difficult times. But it's as if you are right now at this moment in time gaining the momentum of either being in the spotlight, or there is this energy here about you building up this glow up energy, as if things are changing, shifting. Okay, things are spiraling. It's like the phoenix rising from the dust, and that's the energy that I'm getting here. This phoenix rising from the ashes type of energy. I'm feeling a lot of this connected to your solar plex chakra. You may be feeling a little bit more confident or relying a little bit more on your gut level feeling. And if I were you, I would continue to work on your solar plex chakra. Okay, so all you need to do is listen to solar plex chakra hertz frequency on YouTube, how to unblock it or how to strengthen it. And also your throat chakra, because I'm getting that here also. Okay. So divine timing is at play in regards to whatever may be coming up in your life, in whatever it is that this transition or transformation may be in. There may be some things here your guides are saying that you want to see it, and you want to see it now because you're ready, or you think you're ready, you think you're healed, you think like this is it, let's go, let's get it. I've been doing my work, or I've been waiting a while, and your guides are saying yes, wonderful. You have that momentum. There's this passion, drive, ambition after either a tower moment that you may have experienced in the past or recent past, maybe an unexpected accident, situation, circumstance, event, whatever that tower moment was for you. And they're saying, yes, you are in this energy of recovery and transition. Although you may feel like, I want it now, I'm ready now, I've waited a while, I'm doing my work, they're saying, okay, we got it. But divine timing is at play. There may be things behind the scenes that you may not be aware of that need to be cleared or need to be adjusted. You may not see it, right? Because it's from the divine, it's from the behind the veil. So there could be things happening behind the veil that you may not be aware of. Now, remember also here, G. Davison, that what you think may be the best for you may not quite be the best for you, or it may not be in the order that you expect. Remember, you only see but so far as a human, right? We're all humans. We only think we know that what is best for us. But the universe, the hand of fate creator, looks at things from a global aerial view. And what you may think is an easy, straight, like that's where I want to go, that's where I should be, may be like, well, that may not be in your highest interest. You see what I'm saying? Or your highest good. So the energy is here. The focus is here. The transition is happening. This glow up energy, this improvement and progression are happening. You know, you're focusing on you. It could also be self-healing, self-love. And you may feel like I'm ready, but there may be some things that are being fine-tuned behind the scenes. Okay? Surrendering to the process is going to be super important. Do not lose faith in whatever this transition or transformation or new beginning may be about. Don't lose hope. It's coming. They're just seeing things from an aerial standpoint here. So if it's in your highest good, and that's how you should always end your manifestations or your prayers. If it's in my highest good, please help me fulfill da 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 da. If it's in my highest good, please guide me to the goal of da 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 da. If it's in my highest good, help me find or attract da 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 da. You see what I'm saying? I'm always starting if it's in my highest good, right? Because if it's not in my highest good, I don't want it, right? And I'm just giving you an example. If winning the lottery, okay, the 10 million jackpot is not in my highest good, because just an example, if I win the $10 million, I'm going to go and, get into an accident because for some reason I'm like, oh, now I want to, do, crazy adventures because I have money. You see what I'm saying? The 10 million came because that's what I wanted, but it wasn't in my highest good because I shortened my lifespan because I got into an accident that I wouldn't have done had I not won the $10 million. You see what I'm saying? And again, this is just an example. So this is the reason why we always say when we manifest and pray, if it's in my highest good, direct me to, help me towards, guide me, assist me, whatever it is that you want to say, bring into my energy field. But if it's not in my highest good, like, I mean, listen, if I had a choice, listen, I don't want $10 million if it's going to speed me out of, being, here with my family, friends, loved ones, you see what I'm saying? So that's what the energy that I'm getting here. And that's why we don't always kind of, we need to understand that there could be more at play behind the scenes. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. All right, and we have here door to spirit. I mean, look at that, and adjacent possibilities. Listen, the possibilities, look at this. This is number one. There's a lot coming through. So my apologies. I seem a little bit out of it. It's because there's a lot coming through. Number one, transformation. Look at what you have here for transformation. You have door to spirit. Again, like I said, it's coming across as you having an opportunity for this glow up. Things are improving. Things are progressing. Okay. Door to spirit is Your prayers, your desires, your manifestation, whatever it is that you've been hoping, wishing, wanting, yearning, desiring, the door is opening up for that new beginning. There's an ascension happening here. I do see a white dove, which usually is a symbol to me about forgiveness. Forgive the things, the people, the situations, the circumstances, the events, the things that may have happened in the past or recent past, whatever brought you to the tower moment. Forgive it. It doesn't mean you have to call anybody up. It just means you need to energetically detach using the Ho'oponopono prayer, chant, or invocation. The Ho'oponopono prayer, chant, or invocation is really good in releasing and, that forgiveness that needs to be had energetically. That's number one. So forgive that tower moment in the past or recent past, or that person, that situation, and also forgive yourself for not knowing better. Okay. Maybe you had to go through that in order to figure something out. Here's the next thing, and this is exactly what I was channeling before: divine timing with adjacent possibilities. There are opportunities coming in your way, so don't stress yourself out. These opportunities, these doors are going to open up for you. Number one, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Number two, these opportunities have a lot to do, or doors or possibilities have a lot to do with this divine timing. So at this moment in time, surrender to the process, continue to do your due diligence in focusing on the effort and the things that you need to do on your end, and don't worry about how things are gonna fall into place. Allow them and trust that the universe is gonna find the best way for things to fall in their place so that you can have the most maximum transformational, abundant life. But you got to have faith that that is true. All right. After G. Davison, we have Karen Robinson. Karen Robinson, make sure you are up next. You look at that Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Listen, whatever this is, yeah, it's going to take a little bit of weight. You see, Two of Wands. It's not going to come right away. This is beautiful energy. This is not going to come right away, my love, but it's coming. But it's coming. In some way, shape, or form, it's going to come. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the universe, creator, source of life, universal life force, your higher self, however you want to name it. You have some lucrative opportunities coming up for you. Options, directions, people, opportunities, doors. Ace of Pentacles is about something taking time. It's not going to come overnight. You see all those roots down here? This is an earth element. This is all about patience, time, focus, discipline, putting in all the effort, and just waiting for something to grow. Exactly what I said. That's why you have divine timing here. 10 of Pentacles. Yes, you want the culmination, the achievement, and the success. And whatever it is that you're doing now, it's leading you to this 10 of Pentacles. So your guides are saying, do not lose hope. Take a look at every single pentacle as a chance for you to say thank you. Attitude of gratitude is going to be important here also. Be thankful for all the little steps, improvements, or achievements that you have been gaining throughout this transformation or this transition. Last but not least, validation, confirmation yet again with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is not a card of movement. However, it is a card of someone waiting. While you're waiting, you are planning. While you are waiting, you are putting in the strategies, the techniques that you're planning things out, you're strategizing. Especially if this is talking about you moving from one location to another location, whether that be one job to another job, whether that be from your city state, home or country to another city, state, home, and country. Okay? But it's going to take time. Two of Wands energy. You're going to have to let go of the past and the things. Remember that I told you about forgiving? You got to forgive energetically. Okay. Now, if it's you that needs to ask for forgiveness, I mean, you can work on that too. Only if it's safe. If it's not safe for you to do so, hey, do it energetically. You know, set yourself free from whatever that tower moment may have been. Last but not least, let's take a look here at G. Davison. What's coming through for you, my dear? As your last and final, have a sense of reality. Okay. Accept things. Wow. Accept things happening with an open heart. So all the little milestones, all the little steps that are being placed in your direction, be thankful for it, acknowledge it, and embrace it. You can't change the past. What did I tell you about that? I said you gotta let go. Do the Ho'oponopono prayer, Ho'oponopono chant, Ho'oponopono invocation, whatever you want to call it. Some people get a little, their feathers ruffle a little when I call it a prayer, but whatever you want to, whatever, Ho'oponopono, fill in the blank. Okay? That's going to help you here. It's going to help you disconnect from past energetic links. So it says you can't change the past or delve too much in the future. See what I'm saying? You can't be, oh, I wonder how this is going to, Don't fall in the past. Don't go to the future. Stay in the present. Continue meditation if that is what you're doing. It's obviously you can stay focused to turn your fate in a new page today at this moment. But it's obviously you can stay focused to turn fate to a new page today. Yeah. As you do the work, as you do, like I said, the Ho'oponopono prayer for that disentangling of that energetic resentment, grudges, forgiving people who created or the situation that may have created that tower moment in your past or recent past. Okay? In your meditation, being able to do that. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, G. Davison. It was a pleasure here doing this reading for you. If you are new to the channel, I would like for you to consider to stay subscribed to the channel so that you can take a look at the playlists, okay, and take a look at the content on my channel, but also be able to participate in future live readings that I do on my channel, okay? So thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Karen Robinson, who says, I'm here in all caps. Thank you so much. Okay, Karen Robinson. Hello, unnamed guy. The list is closed, my dear, but thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate it. For those of you who are watching and are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, and yes, I do have credentials, just click on that credentials link and you'll know all about me. Hello, Fefe MG. You are last on the list, my dear, so you're going to have to hold on there. But yeah, intuitive friends, if you're new to the channel, just take a look at those links down below or those links in the chat. Okay. For my current subscribers, well, listen, welcome back. Thank you so much for each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. Okay. Divine timing is popping up for you, Karen Robinson, because you're the next person on the list. So that's for you. We'll talk about that in a minute. All right, intuitive friends, I need to jump into this reading. But if you like what you're watching and you like what you're hearing and you like what you're seeing and you like the energy, the enthusiasm, the accuracy in my channeling, well, guess what? Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on this opportunity next time. All right. Listen, Karen. want to say divine timing just popped out here for you. This is a beautiful energy. The universe is saying, hey, we're listening and we're hearing your manifestations, your prayers, the things that you are wanting, thinking. Bliss Sunshine, you're right after Karen, okay? Karen Robinson. Hold on. Let me just write here because I don't want you guys to be confused. Now is Karen R. And then next we have Bliss Sunshine. And then after Bliss Sunshine, we have NYNEELSA. And then we have Fefe. Okay? There we go. There's the list. Sorry, guys. Okay. So Karen Robinson, please note that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, okay? You do have here divine timing, so things that you are wishing, hoping, yearning, desiring, praying for are coming in your direction, however, in their due time, okay? There's something here about surrendering. You may be wanting to see something now, something right away. You're like, I'm doing the work. I'm doing what I'm supposed to. Why isn't this here yet? And this is saying it's not here yet because there's some things that may be needing to take place behind the veil that are taking place. Okay. Remember also, Karen, that every choice you make also changes things around a bit, right? So as long as you are in this high vibrational energy frequency, remember that things that you think about, you bring about. So this divine timing here is about not being so stressed out about how something's going to come into your life or how long you have to wait or how quick it's coming or what this may be connected to and things of that nature. Look at that. You have courage and bravery. By the way, both of your cards just popped out of the deck by themselves. Okay. Here with courage and bravery, allow yourself to be in this energy of, number one, sovereignty, staying in your power, standing your ground on the things that you want to achieve. I'm getting this energy here to remind you that no matter how long you've been waiting for something to come through or how long this is taking, to still have the same motivation, energy, drive to move past the obstacles that may come up in the way as something is, fine-tuning itself or as you are moving closer to this goal or this manifestation. All right, Karen, let's see. Karen, I hope you're here because I'm doing your reading. Karen Robinson. Okay, Karen Robinson. Let's see what else is coming through. All right. You have love. This could be in the sector of love. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. It could be something that your heart has been desiring, wanting, yearning, desiring, calling into its energy fields. Again, especially if it's matters of, I don't want to like, what is it? I don't want you to stress, like not stress, but I don't want to like, anyway, what I want to say is, especially if it's in matters of love, it takes a little bit longer. And I'll tell you why. Because other factors need to be considered, not just your energy and your ability to be ready for a connection. And again, this is just an example. That's so funny. Karen wrote, cool, Johnny Depp is coming. That's cute. This is talking about, especially if this is in the area of love. And again, this doesn't have to be, but I'm just giving you an example. In the area of love, it's been my experience that it takes a little while longer because you're dealing with two timelines. All right. You're dealing with two different people. You're dealing with two people that are dealing with different things in their lives. So, how my guides have shown me that message, because trust me, I get on my guides too. I'm like, hey, I'm ready. What's going on? And they're like, you got to wait. It's coming. But it's also somebody else's timeline that needs to be taken into consideration, as well as their healing that needs to be taken into consideration, right? You don't want to pair up with someone who hasn't healed all the way through or has a tendency to have this serial dater type of energy, or someone who just left a connection a week or two ago and is now jumping into going out there and having, wanting to connect with someone. Those don't connect. That is a rebound. So that is what that's talking about. Courage and bravery. There may be something coming up during Leo season, the month of July and the month of August. If you are, if you believe in the Lionsgate portal, if you know what that's about, if not, no worries. I'm going to do a reading on that and do something for do it as a live. But the Sun card is very much connected to Leo energy. Okay, so something could be coming up in July or August, near future. It may be something that you may be placed in the spotlight for. So there may be something here as like either more attention, more people, more clients, more action happening, things moving, maybe you being in the spotlight, maybe you being seen, you being recognized. There could be some good news coming your way. There could be a brand new beginning that's coming, or that things are falling into place. Maybe very much connected to this heart's desire here. But again, divine timing is at play in whatever this may be. All right, Karen Robinson, let's see what else is coming through for you. The Hierophant with the Seven of Wands, exactly what I said. Stand in your power. Stand in your power. Da, da, da. I'm getting this message again. So it's not the first time. It's not the second time. It's now come up the third time. All right. So I know there's something here, that there is a connection. I don't know what that is. I'm only the messenger, but I'm going to tell you what's coming through. Remember that I said at the top of the reading, the courage and bravery. It is time for you to stand in your power, sovereignty. Okay? You firmly showing your presence here in something. You having the courage, the bravery, the motivation, the passion, the drive to tackle whatever is coming in your direction, or whatever it is that you are making. I'm hearing making waves. So you're making waves here, but in a good way. Okay? There is something that you are heading full strong, that you're moving up ahead, something that's going to require a sense of courage and bravery. There may be something here in relation to work, career, or something. I don't know. Could be a hobby also. Okay? That is going to place you in the spotlight. If it's not going to place you in the spotlight, there's something here about recognition, people knowing who you are, hearing your name. That is the type of energy that I'm getting. Not only did I get it twice, but I'm getting it. And by the way, the Seven of Wands is very much connected. Again, validation, confirmation to this courage and bravery. Okay. So there you go. Okay. So these two go together. That's the energy I was feeling, like the Seven of Wands. Then you have here the Sun, like I said, a spotlight, something that is very near and dear to your heart, something that has taken time or will take time in order for you to present it either to the world, to your job, to your family, to your friends, in order for you to step up and step out front and center. Whatever this is, and again, it's you being in that leader mode. Why am I saying that? The Hierophant is someone who has knowledge or information, very much has this bridge from the divine to the earth, that is a mentor, a teacher, that you're going to be able to share with someone. Now, it's taken a lot of time. Why do I say that? I'm not just saying that to say that. It's because Taurus energy is earth element. Taurus energy is Pentacles energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Earth element, trust me, is something that takes time. It takes time to unfold. It takes time to change. It takes a sweet time. That's why, by the way, tidbit information here for those of you that are watching. That's why when they say that Tauruses are stubborn, by the way, I'm a Taurus sun. It's not so much that they're stubborn, they're very determined, and they just want to take their time to get to the finish line. So there's something here about you raising, again, you moving up or climbing up the ladder of success, but it's one step at a time. And you may be in a position where you're teaching others or giving information to others or sharing an idea to others, because the Hierophant in the original traditional deck, you see the Hierophant sitting in his special knowledge wisdom seat, and you see two people in front of them. So he's higher, he's at a higher kind of vantage point. Again, very much similar to that Seven of Wands. So whatever this is good, is beautiful. It's coming. It's something maybe here that you're working on, and your guides are saying, hey, they're giving you the thumbs up. Now, what's interesting here, and I normally don't say this on my channel, but I'll tell you this. Stay focused. Look at that. Stay focused. It says stay focused. I'm going to turn it over because I want to talk about something, because this is giving me this energy. Now, I do have a career and I have degrees under my belt, and I do other things in the 3D world. Okay, so I consider that as my 3D worlds. And the reason why I'm mentioning it is because there's also Taurus, and I'm also I'm actually a university professor in my day-to-day life. Okay, so obviously I'm on break, I'm on hiatus. Okay, now that's one thing, but what I want to mention here is that I, aside from my 3D realm responsibility and passion that I have and that I've worked very hard to achieve, I also have, my intuitive abilities that I share with the world. Hence, YouTube, my channel, my own private practice of Reiki practitioner and all that, right? Okay. But I'm also a published author. Dimensions from Within is a poetry. That's my book, okay, that I wrote many years ago. It took me 3 years of writing before I even published my book, okay? And it says it right in the front cover, front page, in the beginning pages. So this is giving me that type of energy where something that takes time and that may catapult you to you sharing something for others. Now, even though my book is poetry, there's a lot there about love and the transitions of love and the phases of love and how we can get over certain things. So it's poetry, but it's very heartfelt, just like your card here. So this is why I'm saying that this beautiful reading that you have going on here that your guides want you to know may be very much connected to that type of, you know, message here for you. It says, stay focused. It says, it's time for solitude and individual working. Yep. In order for you to gain wisdom, remember that I said the Hierophant is connected to the ethereal as well as to the earth, right? So in order to be connected to both, there needs to be a sense of meditation and quiet moment in your life or in your, in your day to day. Says, be careful if there are interference with your process. Occasionally, ideas and solutions come to your mind when alone and totally into your plan. Okay, so there is a need for you to connect and to meditate and to have a quiet moment from time to time in order for you to understand and see that everything that is happening for you. And it's going to require here a sense of you connecting and making time for that solitude and that meditation in order for you to keep centered and keep driven and keep the hope of whatever this plan may be or the situation may be that will actually come into your direction. So, Karen Robinson, thank you so much for stopping by. I mean, what a powerful reading here for you. Very, very beautiful. I hope that there is something here that has made sense. I hope that has resonated for you. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for your time. All right. That being said, we're gonna go to the next reader. I'm a good reader. We're gonna go to the next intuitive person that I'll be reading for. And yeah, let me see because there's a lot that came through here, Karen Robinson. Let me see what you wrote here. You wrote, the last thing I read was cool, Johnny Depp is coming. That's funny. You said here, I wrote a book. The book was about how Marilyn Monroe really died. Wow. It took me 3 years to research. Congratulations. Well, listen, Karen Robinson, hello, Bargavi. We're actually done for today. The list is closed, my dear. And I want to say that you already had a reading for this topic. Okay, my love? Wow, Karen Robinson. Also, we share, so I knew there was something. I was like, because that Taurus card, I was like, there's something that we share. So we're both published authors. Has it been published yet? That's another question. Oh my God, you wrote it took you 3 years. That's how long it took me to actually write my book, my poetry book. Wow. That is very interesting. Talk about validation confirmation. Because I felt it was something that was very similar to me, but I couldn't quite get it. But now I see why they said that. You said, yes, it was it was accurate. There you go. Thank you so much, Karen Robinson. Don't forget to continue to stay connected to the channel. The name of the memory of the truth, no one wants to take it on yet. Oh, no one wants to take it on yet. Okay, so listen, that could be what this message was about here for you. Divine timing. Divine timing here. And you know what? Courage and bravery. Don't worry about all the no's that you're getting. Eventually, you're going to get a yes. Okay, eventually you're going to get a yes. Like it says, it's time for solitude and individual working. Be careful if there are interference with your process. Occasionally, ideas and solutions come to your mind when alone and totally into your plan. So again, there you go. That is very, very beautiful. Very, very nice reading there for you. And I'm so happy that I was able to channel that with such accuracy. Thank you so much, Karen. Up next, we have Bliss Sunshine. Bliss Sunshine, welcome. I know you've been waiting for a while, and so has Nailicia and Bijou 7 and Yushi and Fefe MG. Thank you all for your patience. As I always tell you, my lives always bring a lot of Traction. Ooh, Karen Robinson. We have this that just fell out of the deck here for you. Let me just, I'm sorry, not Karen Robinson. Bliss Sunshine. That came out for you because you're up next. Bliss Sunshine. All right. First and foremost, Bliss Sunshine, please note that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Please take into account that, some of the things that come through may not be things that you may be seeing right now at this moment in time, but may be approaching in the near future. Let's see what your guides have in store for you. Number one, when I was shuffling the deck, the second deck, this came out. Although I have to say, I'm not starting with that second deck. I'm starting with that first orange one. There's a reason why this may have happened. It will probably reveal itself as I go through the reading. That being said, your guides have here, there may be here some type of either new beginning, new career, or the opening of there. You could be like wanting to go back to school, wanting to, get a new job. There could be some more skills that you're adding to something here. Maybe more certificates, more knowledge, more clients, things speeding up for you here. Maybe here a promotion. But there's something that's slowly opening for you because this door to value isn't fully open. It's starting to open. So you may start seeing some type of shifts and changes in regards to tangible compensation or tangible opportunities that may be valuable and may connect you to more opportunities or people or social networks that are even more, giving, there's more of an opportunity for this. So I do feel that this is very much career oriented because that's the first thing that came through when I was channeling. Like I said, there could be here a shift in career. There could be a new beginning. You could be embarking into a new job, a new career, a new location in something that is very valuable. It could be your home. It could be buying a home. It could be starting to, I don't know, buy a car, start making car payments. I don't know, whatever this is, it's new and it's good because door to value is here. If you are, and this is only if you are searching for new opportunities or asking the universe to bring opportunities, listen carefully, that are in your highest good. Okay, not just any opportunity. You want the opportunity that is for your highest good or your greatest good. That's what you're looking for. This is saying here, there could be either people, resources, or social networks that can get you towards or closer towards this new opening. If you're looking for a job, again, meditate, read the job posting, see if this is something that you feel like, okay, I can do this and I know that this is what I want. So I'm going to throw it to the universe and say, hey, universe, I'm really, really focusing on this. Or you can actually write a manifestation or, manifestation. Like, what is it that you're looking for in regards to a job? Now, of course, we always say money is important. But remember that sometimes, we all value different things. Some people value money versus comfort versus, something else. Other people value the quality of time versus the actual amount of money that you may potentially get in a job. Okay. So again, everybody has different values surrounding what is important and what is successful. You have here friendship and talk about validation confirmation. You just saw, I didn't know what that second card was. But again, I feel that there's something here about connecting with other people, continuing to search, continuing to find your soul tribe, social networking, connecting with others. All right. There could be valuable friendships here or valuable connections that may be coming up in order for you to really be able to embrace this new opportunity that could be here potentially moving in your direction. So your guides want to say that every little step that you make and that you take is placing you closer to this opportunity for you to finally find some type of stability. 31, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. 4 is all about stability. This could be economic stability, financial stability, emotional stability, mental stability. But there is something here that you value a lot, and there is an opportunity that may be coming in your direction or things improving so that you can finally reach your goal. All right, let's take a look here. Bliss Sunshine, what's coming through for you? By the way, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. If you missed the opportunity because the session is already closed, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification and all notification alerts connected to my channel. So whenever I post new content or when I do a live, you jump on. Why am I saying to turn on the notification bell? Because my list gets packed very quickly. All right, so that you could actually have an opportunity to join. All right, let's see what's coming through. I'm only going to take one. Yeah, so funny. I said that, and that's the one that moved. Ask and receive. I said I'm only going to take one card. And the card that I said that kind of wanted to jump out too. So there you go. Ask and receive. Whatever it is, whatever stability it is that you are calling in, whatever it is that you need to see more stability or security, ask and it will come to you. Now, do not micromanage it. In other words, don't feel like you have to know how something's going to come. It's like baking a cake, getting all the ingredients, baking the cake, putting it in the oven, and then letting it cook. All right. So there is a sweet surrender that needs to happen here in regards to you asking and then receiving. So put it out into the ethereal, put it out into the energy field. Of course, you're going to need to put in the effort, the work, and the consistency in whatever it is that you are asking so that you could receive it. The power of intention is real. The power of intention is saying here, yeah, they're listening. They're open. They're getting your prayers, manifestations, law of attraction, law of resonance. They see it all. So continue to be very focused on the intention and then release it into the ethers. And do this often enough where you just surrender to the process of things. Something good is coming though, because it looks like it's good, especially with that door to value. There's going to be some type of stability. I don't know what it may be. I don't know what you may be looking for, searching or calling into your energy field right now at this moment in time, but it is coming across as you ask and you shall receive. And that is because they're listening to your heart's desire here. Last but not least, let's take a look here at Bliss Sunshine. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to continue to be subscribed to the channel. After Bliss Sunshine, we have Bijou 7. So Bijou 7, if you're here, you're up next. You have the 3 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. Wow, very challenging cards here. I'm not going to lie. It's good with this 4 of Swords though, because it means that you're leaving something behind. Okay. All right. The Hierophant is here. All right. Let me break this down very quickly before we get your last card. There could have been something here in the past or recent past, a shift, a change, a sense of sadness, something that may have shifted without your approval, without your control. Maybe it was something that you decided to move away from. But whatever this sudden action, argument, tension, it may have created some sense of residual sadness, pain, and suffering. It may have even propelled you to go into this new beginning or new direction that you're moving towards. Whatever this was, or whatever this is or was, okay, you got very much caught up in your head about it. It created some type of like trauma in your mind. But not only that, it was something that you could easily, not easily, but that you could move away from, but you kept thinking about it over and over again because it made that type of impact. The Eight of Swords is this energy of being stuck and trapped in your mindset. So I feel that this energy here was living rent free in your head or you're in your heart for a while. Now, the good news is that your guides are saying, listen, we like the fact that you are starting to think about it less or go back and reminisce about that situation, circumstance, or event less. And if it's not something that you're doing at this moment in time, then your guides are saying you need to take a mental break from this situation, circumstance, and event that either you may be going through right now or you may have gone through in the past or recent past. Because in order for you to receive whatever it is that you are focusing on, to receive that stability, that door to value, that new shift, that new change, in order for you to be in more of an alignment to what it is that you are praying, manifesting, or wanting some type, or again, calling in some type of stability in, it's going to require you for you to stop thinking and stop being in this energy. And I know that it is difficult, but it's a discipline that you need to cultivate and achieve. Why? So that you could be in a higher vibrational frequency here with the Hierophant. Okay? So continue with the healing process. And there may be some friends, family, loved ones, or loving support on the 3D realm. And if you don't have it in the 3D realm, you have it in the ethereal realm. So your guides are saying, we're here to help you with that pain in your heart, because you see that heart there is all full of this beautiful energy. We see the pain in your heart, and we're helping you here in the process. If I were you, I would listen to the heart chakra solfeggio frequency in order for you to start unblocking anything that has to do with this situation, circumstance, or event that was extremely traumatic, sad, or that created a huge shift. The Hierophant is saying here, continue healing, because the healing is going to allow you to not only raise your vibration, but also there's going to be here some sense of improvement step by step. Okay, be grateful of the slow improvements and progress that you are having. The Hierophant card is also about education. So there may be something here about you needing to kind of see what you're in the career sector, if you need to have an extra certificate or if you need to brush up on some type of learning in order for you to have more skills under your belt or more knowledge or experience in something. But I do feel that there's a sense of healing that is going through, that you are going through, and that whatever you're asking, you will ultimately, with time, and I say with time because the Hierophant is ruled by Taurus. Taurus is a slow-moving energy, is a Pentacles energy, that you're slowly going to be able to, lift, to, climb the ladder of success, so to speak, whether the success is something tangible or the success is something that is intangible but is equally valuable to you. You have make the most of it. Make use of your time. So before I even go and read the rest of it, remember that you have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is taking a mental break. So right now at this moment in time, you could be taking a either physical, mental break, an emotional break. You could be healing, but this could also be, especially if it's having to do with career, you could either be like not gaining a lot of traction right now, or if you lost your employment, this could be like you're not employed at the moment, but with, again, you aligning yourself to asking what you need to receive, and also here brushing up on something that is very important in order for you to climb the ladder of success. It's as if that is what's going on. So if you are in a period right now where not much is happening, see how you can maximize the time that you have now to maximize your opportunity to gain traction in some way, shape, or form. It says, look for more. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I'm going to put it here. It says, look for more knowledge. Exactly. Validation, confirmation, what I was talking about here with the Hierophant. Yeah. Gain more knowledge or application. There you go. Take this time to study something, fine-tune something. I'm telling you, that's exactly what I got, and that's exactly what's coming through here. Yep. Look for more knowledge or application. Learn from the mistakes and also from others to build upon more skill and confidence. Yeah. Learn from your social network or from your friends, family, and loved ones that can help you with this situation, circumstance, or event. Wow, what a powerful reading. What a powerful reading. And all interconnected with one another. Bliss Sunshine, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to continue to remain subscribed to the channel. Take a look at the playlist if you haven't done so yet. And I wish you the very best here in whatever this may be going through. I hope that these messages resonated for you, because they surely look like they were all connecting, all of the decks connected with one another here. So, wow, very, very powerful reading. Thank you so much, Bliss Sunshine. Up next, we have NYNELSA Bijou 7. If you are here, please come on down. If you've missed you said, thank you so much. It resonated. Oh, wonderful. Like I always say, I'm only the messenger. You said it resonated very well. All right. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much for the validation confirmation. Because like I always say, this makes no sense to me. Okay. I know it makes more sense to whomever is getting. I have no idea what I'm channeling. I just see, feel, experience the messages. Sometimes, I tend to like my messages tend to be a little longer than 5 minutes, but it's because a lot is coming through. Well, Bliss Sunshine, what I want you to do is today, think about 3 people that you feel that may benefit from my channel, from my content messages, as well as my free readings. And feel free to share my YouTube channel with 3 of your closest friends, or this beautiful network that you may have here, and let them know about Lexa Tarot channel, okay? So share my YouTube channel link with them. That being said, up next we have Bijou 7. Hello, Bijou 7. Welcome. While I place all these cards, I do want to mention, for those of you who are new to my channel, I want to welcome you. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look in the chat and click on those credentials, and you'll land on my website, okay? I have lots there to explore and for you to learn about me, but I also have client testimonials. So if ever you guys are interested in a private reading, feel free to reach out to me. All right. And that is, of course, through the links that are in the chat as well as in the description box. Please note that all these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay. As it says in my legal disclaimer on my channel, in the description box, as well as in the chat. If you miss your opportunity today, no worries. Subscribe to the channel, turn on all notification bell and all alerts, because the limited spots that I have for free readings are taken away very quickly. Okay, they fill up very quickly. So if you don't subscribe and if you don't turn on your notification bell, you're not going to know when I'm coming up next. Okay. All right. That being said, Bijou, let's take a look at what's coming through for you, Bijou. Let's see what's coming through for you. Bijou, what's coming through? Bijou, what your guides want you to know. You have expect miracles and guardian angel. This is a very, very beautiful reading already. It's coming across as there may be some type of manifestation, wishing, praying, desiring, or hoping that you've been doing for quite some time. Or there could be a shift or a change that may be occurring here in the near future, or that may be starting to kind of like improve. Things are kind of like falling into place, is how I'm being shown this energetically. Your guides are protecting you. They're around you. They're guiding you. Even though you may not be able to see them, just know that they are helping you in whatever this situation, circumstance, or event may be. The power of intention of whatever it is that you're hoping, wishing, desiring, or trying to see happen in your energy field. I feel here that they are, for number one, there's a lot of intention and power that's coming through with this reading. Okay, with this expect miracles. Just know that there is a thing called divine timing, and there may be other factors at play. But just because you may need to wait a little bit longer doesn't mean that there aren't little bit of improvements and changes and progress that may be happening. Give me 1 second. Let me turn off my air conditioner. Hold on 1 second. All right. So there may be here, like I said, things that you are really praying for, hoping for, asking for, wanting to call into your energy fields. Let's see what other information comes through for you, Bijou 7. You have transformation and you have a person holding the heart. Whatever your heart's desires are, okay? There's things that are shifting, changing, and realigning themselves. I do feel that you are going through a sense of transformation and transition, or maybe even healing in regards to either love or something that is very near and dear to your heart. So there's some things here that could be changing, shifting, realigning themselves. You could be going through a healing period right now. Wow, when I said that, look, okay. There you go. Okay, I was just cutting this to shuffle, but those two wanted to come out. So you have here the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Have the grace and the compassion and the nurturing for yourself in order for you to embrace the changes that are coming and to embrace what I'm also getting here is like to hang on to your beliefs, to your ideals. Here with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups that just popped out of the deck on their own is this new beginning. You're entering either this change, this new beginning, this new direction here, where there is a level of emotional maturity and spiritual renewal that you may be tapping into. You have two cards here that have that same type of energy. Okay. Look at that. You see, both people have their eyes closed. Both people have their hands kind of lifted. One is lifted up to the ethers. The other one is lifted or pointing straight ahead. So again, emotional maturity, new opportunities, spiritual renewal here. transformation, something is shifting. This could be very much connected to something having to do with love. If you are in a connection, in a partnership or in a marriage, there's something that's shifting and changing here for the better. Okay? It's as if there's going to be more love, more romance. If you are single, there's a possibility that there's some lessons that you need to learn from a connection or a partnership from the past or recent past that you need to experience in order for you to learn some lessons or be open to understanding something that you didn't understand before. The Ace of Pentacles is, even though you may feel you are ready for a new beginning, you may still be healing right now at this moment in time. Bijou 7, let's see what else is coming through for you. You have the High Priestess. You're very intuitive, or your guides are telling you here that your intuition is going to help guide you here. Okay? You may know what this is talking about. And again, like I said, if you are single, there is this energy coming across as some things that you need to focus on and intuitively reflect on. There's a sense here of you needing to be aware of where things may have gone wrong in a past connection. Maybe in your pattern of behavior, maybe what you may have, not said, not done, or maybe what you did say or did do. The High Priestess here is like a guided teacher or mentor. It's as if your intuition has been guiding you here towards some sense of transformation or change. But in order for that to occur, in order for you to, land on this new beginning, there is a sense of healing and grace and nurturing and compassion. Maybe even some sense here of you working on your self-love in order for you to really be able to connect with the healing process that needs to happen right now at this moment in time. If this is related to another area of your life that is not love, this could be you again having the emotional maturity, the emotional intelligence with the Ace of Cups of being able to see something, have a spiritual renewal, have new feelings about something. And I'm getting here that you may be adjusting your sails. Now, I'm going to tell you this. None of the cards here that I have on the table are about movement. So right now you could be in this, what I call this stage between the caterpillar stage and the butterfly stage. The caterpillar stage, the caterpillar is moving. The butterfly stage, the butterfly is moving. But you may be in the middle of that, of those two phases or those two transitions. It's as if you are in this cocoon where things may not be moving as much on the outside, but may be moving here energetically for you. There could also be here, because I'm seeing a cocoon here clairvoyantly, you could be in the cocoon stage of healing through something before going into this butterfly stage. So again, you could feel like a lot of things aren't moving, but they will be moving soon. There's just something here about healing. There's something here about growth that may be happening right now. But whatever this beautiful energy is, especially here with this expect miracles, there are shifts that may be occurring on a smaller scale or may be coming up on a broader, bigger scale later on. Look at that, polish your skills. If this is connected to job, career, okay, or if it's connected to love because you have been maybe single for a long time, or maybe you've been, out of work for a long time, or maybe you want a new change in your job or in your career or something to that effect. This is saying here to polish your skills. What does that mean? That means you got to go back and start doing something a little bit more, either learn more of, especially if it's like dating, like understand the lines, the dating landscape right now. Understand where your ideals are, what your values are. If this is something connected to career, then kind of understanding what the job market is looking like and where certain areas are needing. What's the need right now? And if the need aligns with your passion, then even better. It's something that you can consider maybe getting more schooling, certificate, more experience, volunteer work, things of that nature. It says focus on things and work more. Sharpen your mind with insightful ideas and real practice, even minor tasks. Remember, like I said, even volunteer. You may think like, well, that's free. I'm not going to gain anything out of it. You can gain connections with people. Okay, you could gain referrals or references. It says, lastly, brush up your fill in the blank. So you got to brush up. You got to practice your whatever this may be. Now, here on the card, it says language, but it could be anything. It says, lastly, brush up your language to get your best performance. So again, I'm getting here that this time of stillness is a time of you, again, learning something, expanding something, connecting to something. And that is what I have here for you, Bijou. Bijou, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to be subscribed to the channel, okay, Bijou, so that you can continue to take part in these live readings. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls, people that you feel that may benefit from these free channeled messages as well as my content on the channel. Thank you so much, Bijou, and have a great one. Bye-bye. All right, intuitive friends, for those of you who may have missed the reading, I'm sorry, not the reading, who may have missed um the list this time around, listen, no worries. You're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel and be subscribed to the channel. Turn on your notification bell and all alerts, because when I do a free reading, all the spots fill up very quickly. So if you like what you're watching, you like what you're hearing, you like what you're seeing, the way that I channel messages resonates with you, then feel free to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification and all notification bells and alerts. For those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching, for your support, and especially for those of you who are new to the channel and who are visiting for the first time. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, all that information is down below in the description box, as well as in the chat. All right. All right. Beautiful readings that have come through today. Up next, we have A.A. Yushi. A.A. Yushi. Bijou wrote, thanks a lot. Okay, Bijou. Well, hopefully these messages made sense to you, okay? Hopefully they resonated, and if they didn't, there may be something here that may be coming up for you. It may resonate at a later date and time. So up next, we have two more people, and then of course I'm going to jump off the live. I will be on a live later on, but I think I'm going to start working on other content material on my channel. Those are going to be, I am going to go live with it, but you're not going to be able to join or participate because it's like again, I'm just going to be doing more content on my channel today, but I will be doing it from a live standpoint. Okay. All right, so A.A. Yushi, you are up next, and then we have Fefe MG. So if A.A. Yushi or Fefe MG are here, now it's the time to come up for your reading. Okay, so Fefe, you are here. Let me just give Ayushi some time if they are here. So Ayushi, all right. I'm gonna put a question mark here, Ayushi. You can join us next time. Up next, we have Fefe MG. Hello, Fefe MG. I know that you were asking a very specific question. However, just so you know that these are general readings. Fefe MG, please note that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Feel free to read the disclaimer, the legal disclaimer, as well as anything else that I have written here in regards to these messages being for entertainment purposes only. You have two cards that just came out. And what's interesting is this card, I usually have it in regards to someone who has either crossed over or there's a sense of like a loved one being nearby. That's usually my first. I always have this card as that. So when that comes out, yep, it could be somebody that's crossed over. All right. So there could be someone here, Fefe, in your energy field. Okay. Your guides are saying this could be your guides, or this could be someone who has passed away. That was very much connected to you. It's as if they're telling you here from the other side that there was a lot of love, there was a lot of connection, there was a lot of unity between you and this person who may have crossed over. Okay. What I'm also getting here with holy love is that whomever this person may be or whatever the situation may be, there's a lot of unconditional love. There could be a friendship, a support system also that you are cultivating between you and the ethereal. So there's a lot here coming through as like behind the veil. Okay. So it's coming across as like loved ones who've crossed over, or you connecting to your higher self, or you can connect, you connecting a lot through prayer, through meditation. There, it's coming across as a lot of spiritual work here that you are doing, that you are connecting with. And so I don't know why I'm feeling this, but I am feeling that this is very much connected to someone who may have passed away, kind of giving you a wink like, hey, I'm with you, I love you, and I'm still with you, even if you may not see me. Okay. So very beautiful message here. It's coming across more as someone who's crossed over. But I do feel that obviously your guides and my guides are allowing this message to come through in regards to this person. If that's the case, yep, look at it again. Healer of the ages. You may be healing through a breakup, separation, or divorce, or you may be healing from something very traumatic or something that has really, like I said, I'm feeling someone who may have crossed over. I'm actually looking for my other deck here. Let's see if I find it. Yeah, it is. That's the one I use for people who have crossed over. So let's see. It might be that too. Yeah, there may be a lot of pain here. You may be going through a very painful period here. You may be even still grieving here. Hey, Amiel Kwamina. Yes, my dear Amiel, the list is closed, but listen carefully. Continue to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts, because my list closes very quickly. So as long as you are subscribed to the channel, have your notification bell and all alerts turned on, the moment I come back on, you're going to be alerted. Okay. So Fefe, MG, I'm getting here that there's grief here. You may still be grieving in connection to this person who may have crossed over. Okay. I keep saying that I'm going to add that. There may be something here. It may be someone that you've, listen, it could be a male. It doesn't have to be, but it could be a male. It doesn't have to be. but I'm definitely getting something here. Let's see what's coming through. If it's someone who has passed away for a very long time, it's coming through strongly. If it's someone who has recently passed, the energy may be a little bit too soon to connect to, but there could be here this kind of like, you know, they're just kind of letting you know that they're okay or they've crossed over. You know, it's that sense of acknowledgement here. All right, let's see what this is about. This is not a deck that I normally use, but I do use when I feel that it's 4 wands with the Wheel of Fortune. Right now listen, this may have been very unexpected. This person may have crossed over unexpectedly. Even if it was something that like, because I'm getting like very unexpectedly. It could have been like an accident. It could have been something very sudden, because I'm getting that here with the Wheel of Fortune. And this person's passing may have created a lot of instability here, whether it's emotional instability, economic or financial instability. This person, when they were here living, there could have been a very hard worker or a person that was very dedicated to their craft or their job. This person could have been very much like the center of the family or the center of something here. It's as if they were a very vital source or a vital foundation. Like this person was very important. Not that I'm not saying that everybody else isn't important, but there was something here very grounded or important at a core. It could have been financial because I'm getting here the 4 of Wands. This could have been also 4 of Wands is about marriage and about commitments. This could be someone who you were maybe married to. It could be like a wife, a husband, or a matriarch or patriarch of the family. So it could have been like a mother or father. There's something here about foundation and important. Okay. It may have come suddenly or unexpectedly. But this person who's crossed over is coming across as someone who was very, very the center core of the family. He could have, I don't even know, I said he, but I mean, this could be anybody. It could be a she, but I channeled he, so I'm going to go with that. He could have been, like I said, the patriarch or matriarch of the family. Or he could have been the center source here of happiness and joy. You know, what's funny is because I'm not getting I'm not getting age or anything about this at all. I'm not getting age. But it's funny because I'm not getting age about this person, but I'm getting that they were very, very important. The very rock foundation of something here. Now, what's interesting, I don't know what this is about, so I'm just going to throw it out, how it's coming through, okay? I'm getting, I don't know if this person just recently passed. That could be the reason. Number one, if they just recently passed, they're still in this transitional period in the ethereal, if you believe in spirituality in that sense. Because what I'm getting here is I'm getting older relatives coming through. And it could be maybe relatives or friends. So older people coming through in this reading, it could be because this person may have crossed over very early, or it could be meaning early, meaning recently. So they're not there yet. Their vibration is still not as strong with communicating on this side as maybe people who have crossed over for a very long period of time. That's easier for them to communicate with a medium. I'm also a medium, which is why I'm saying what I'm saying. But I'm definitely getting here a lot of like older relatives also. So there could be here kind of like this message that's coming through for you, Fefe, where if this is a person who just recently passed, or if it's a younger spirit. Okay, if it's a younger spirit, doesn't have to be, but I'm just giving you all from what I know from a medium and from how spirits communicate with me. This could be one of those two. It could be a young soul or someone who just passed very, quickly and just unexpectedly and shortly. It was like recently. But it's like they're giving you a thumbs up, like, hey, everything is okay, or things are, things are good. Like there's a recognition here of the soul with the rest of the souls that have crossed over. Okay? So it could be one of those messages here, because this is coming super specific in that regard. Okay? And there's a mother energy here. I'm going to show you. There's a mother energy here. So I don't know if you're a mother or you have a mother or a grandmother on the other side, but this energy is very feminine. So I don't know if it's that they're trying to let you know that this person that's crossed over is in good care. Because if you see this person here on this Four of Wands, by the way, this is not a deck that I use. I only use this for mediumship. So I'm getting that there's a very strong female presence here. So if you have a mother who has crossed over, a grandmother who has crossed over, they're coming through and they're saying that this unexpected situation, circumstance, or event regarding this soul that happened unexpectedly, he's good or she's good or they're good on the other side. So they're being taken care of. Friendship and union. Now, I have to say, I don't normally get a lot of mediumship readings while I'm doing my lives, but they do come through when they need to come through. So for whatever reason here, Fefe, it's coming through as you needed to hear this message today, and this sudden loss that you may still be healing through, that may be the reason here why this message is coming through for you, so that you can gain a sense of peace. Like I said, this usually is the card of my unconditional love, but the unconditional love coming from the ethereal. So this could be your guides, maybe if your mother passed away, your grandmother passed away, family members who have passed away, saying, we understand the grief that you may be going through because you may have had a sudden loss here of someone who may have crossed over. And they're in good hands because the Four of Wands is here. So there is a sense of stability, love, and unconditional nurturing that this soul is getting on the other side. Okay? Wow, that was very deep and completely unexpected. But that, my dear friends, is an example of when spirit, loved ones from the other side want to come through, they come through, So there you go. Wow. Just let me know in the comment section if this has made some sense here to you. Because as I always say, it doesn't make I don't get the background knowledge of this. I just channel the messages. And it's very clear that this is someone who's crossed over. It's clear that it was all of a sudden because of the Wheel of Fortune here. I mean, it was sudden. It was the hand of fate here in some way that is very much connected to this. This person who's crossed over, Four of Wands, was the center or the core here, you know, of either the family or of, you know, the love within family, friends, or just people in general. And again, there's a sense here of, you know, healer of the ages. You're still going through a sense of grief. But whomever this person is and may have crossed over, they're being taken care of on the other side. So don't worry about that. And it's funny because I'm getting here that especially if you have a mother or grandmother, because this person here on this Four of Swords, I'm sorry, Four of Wands is a female. I'm getting female energy or divine feminine. They don't have to be a female. They could be a male, but I'm definitely getting a female energy though. So there is a lot of nurturing that's happening from this mother, grandmother energy from the other side, giving to this new soul that has entered. Okay. So you have here decide over analyzing options steals you away from the present moment. So they don't want you to continue to think and stress and, you know, I mean, listen, someone very important in your life crossed, you're grieving. It's completely understandable that you're going through a difficult time. But this is also talking about you needing to heal day by day, moment by moment. Okay, slowly heal. You know, lean into your faith, lean into your spiritual or religious faith, lean in to the connections of your friends and loved ones who still remain. They're here to support you as well as you're getting support from the ethereal. That being said, you have over analyzing options steals you from the present moment. You have the power to decide today, here and now. What you will gain is clarity and new chances. Again, grieving is a process and healing is also a process. There are going to be days that it's going to be easier and some days are going to be super hard. But just know that you do have your spiritual strength, your religious strength, your emotional strength, and you also have a support system both in the 3D realm as well as in the ethereal. Wow, what a powerful message, Fefe MG. I hope that these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to be subscribed continue to be subscribed to my channel. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with 3 of your friends or family members today, those that you feel may benefit from these channeled messages as well as content messages on my playlist. So take a look at that as well. For those of you who have joined all the way at the end, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new to the channel, continue to subscribe to the channel. I have closed the session, before. So I am at the end of this live, but just keep in mind that you can, join at another time. Okay. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell. As soon as I come on, I will tell you this. My lists get filled up very quickly. So the minute that you get that notification, then hop on if you can. And if not, just wait for another time that I will be doing the readings. But I want to thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support to the channel. It's always an honor and a pleasure for you to return, okay, and continue with me along this journey. Thank you so much, my friends, and I'll see you next time. And Fefe MG, my deepest sympathy and condolences to you and your family. And again, it came out very clearly for you. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.